Hi, I'm gonna show you how to play the prosperity quest game, and how to be successful at the game. So first you'll see this is the homepage for Prosperity Quest, prosperityquest.intuit.com. There are three start places: resume current game, start classroom game, start standalone game. The classroom game is if you have a join code from your teacher, and a teacher will generate a join code through their teacher dashboard here. But because we are going to be doing standalone game today, I'll click standalone game. Here you can randomize your avatar. So I'm going to just go through and show the selection. You can also randomize your name, your nickname. We're going to choose this. Take a picture. So now the game will remember that that is your character. You'll see here a volume button to play sound or music if you want. We're going to have that off for this. There are three different worlds you can play in: flow of ideas, academic ambitions, and growing a green legacy. Okay, we're going to do growing a green legacy, but the strategy and the things we're sharing with you today will be applicable to all three of the worlds. Okay. To afford the garden, you start a world at the city biodome where you will help work in the community garden. So the goal is to get 770 credit score. The starting cash is 300. Starting credit score is 600, and financial wellness points 350. Okay. There's also a pre-assessment quiz before the game. So we'd love to learn more about your financial level of knowledge. Please answer a couple of questions, which is not a factor of the cost of the loan. Okay. So I can answer correctly or wrong on this. What is the significance of our credit score? Okay. What is the difference between risk and return investing? What does interest in borrowing? And I'm just clicking through. You'll see here 3 out of 5 correctly. So it tells me what I got wrong, what I got right. If you're a teacher on the back end, you'll actually get to see the answers and how your students did. Okay. So this is the first level of this game. You'll check here, there are 9 levels, and there's a credit score of 600. Here, it'll tell me I have 3 energy points at the top left. 3 energy points. My credit score is 600, liabilities and assets and net worth. Okay. So I have 3 energy points. I'm going to do this one. Now you'll see I've gained $200. My assets are at negative 100. And then I did this one. And now I'm at $25, my net worth. And then when I finish, I have only 1 energy point left. Let's see if there's anything else I can do here. Doesn't look like it. Yep. So then we got to go back to our room, our home. Okay. The first thing I do is go here to pay my bills. So it's pay expenses. I'm going to pay with credit first. Okay. And then exit out. The reason I'm paying with credit is because I want to improve my credit score and I want to pay the debt down. If I only paid cash each round, I'm not going to improve my credit score. Manage savings. Okay. Let me put, if you want to do the 50-30-20 rule, do about $10 in here for my savings. I don't have much in terms of money for investments yet, so let's just do 10, and I'm going to do medium risk, 15, and I'm going to do medium risk. Okay. You have insufficient cash, so it tells me I don't have enough money, so I can't do that right now. Let's go here, back, exit room. Which of the following is an example of a fixed expense: dining out, entertainment, groceries, rent, or mortgage? This. And the answer is correct. So it'll give me a bar. Now, it doesn't affect my score if I get the answers wrong or right in these quizzes. It's just to help test the knowledge of the student. Okay, so I have 3 energy points. And it tells me there's 200 here and 150 there. So I'm going to do this, complete this job, make $200. the owner of Seller VR, which wants to thank you for bringing back their rewards you. They have gifted you 80 int coins. So now I have $80 or 80 int coins more. And there are sometimes these pop-ups that will happen in the game that will surprise you. That's not, not expected, and that's kind of part of life. You will, you might break your phone, have to buy a new phone, or you might lose your wallet, have to get a new wallet. So those different scenarios will come up in the game. Complete this job. And then now there's something else left here to do. I have no more energy points. I'm going to go back to the main room. Okay. And I always have to go to these two sections. I'm going to pay my debt. I pay with cash. Okay. So my credit score, 625. I'm going to pay with cash and savings and credit. Okay. Exit out. Total amount of savings. I don't really have much in terms of money I can give in savings. I only have $1 net worth. So we got to make some more money. Exit room. What impact does on-time monthly payments have on a credit score? It increases the credit score. Yep, correct. Okay, now I have 3 energy points again. And so you'll see here, there's one back here that says 275 for 3 energy points. There's one here that says 1 for 75 and 2 for 150. So if I do these two, I'll get 225. If I just do this one, I get 275. So strategically, I should do this one. So I have 3 energy points, and I have to think which ones I should do to get the most money out of it. Uh, you'll see here, this doesn't have a dollar amount. This is a goodwill job. So a goodwill job is something you're doing to help the community, and this increases your financial wellness points at the end of the game. So it's important to do these when you can. And to be aware of it. If it doesn't have a dollar sign, it means it's a financial wellness point. So we're going to do this because I need to make money. Okay, great. And then another thing you can do is here you'll see I can spend $125 or int coins to get 3 energy points. So if I do that, let's say I do that, I will then go down 175. I'll go down to, what is it, 100. If I do these, once in 225, then I'll make 225 more. Then I'll have actually increased my amount. So let's do this. I'm gonna pay with credit. Okay. Now I have 3 more. I'm gonna do this. Complete job. And then this. Okay, now my assets are at $513. Net worth is 326. Let's exit room. I have no more energy points. Let's pay our bills. I'm gonna pay my debt first, pay with cash. It's gone to 650 now. Okay, we're increasing little by little. And then expenses, I'm gonna pay with credit. Okay. Savings, manage savings. Let's increase this a bit. Okay. To $150 in savings. And then investments. Okay, it's telling me to do higher returns. Okay, great. Exit room. What is a credit score? There you go. All right. Here you'll see a new something new here. This is if you want to buy a new energy pool nozzle. So you get 1.25 more. So we're gonna do that. Sounds great. I can pay either with cash or with take out my loan. I have enough. I have a credit score, so I'll do that. And let's do 2 months. You're in debt, but not to worry. Sensible money management will get you back on track. Okay. So now I have this nifty, cool little tool. Okay. Ooh, and you see that here, 516. So it says there, $516 for one, 156, sorry. $156 for one, 250 for two, 313 for three. Now, if I do 250 plus 156, that's going to be obviously more than 313. So let me do that. Oh, pay 50 in coins. So this is where I have to pay 50 in coins, and I did. Complete job there. One more. Now, is there anything else here I can do? Nope, that's it. So let me go back to the main room. Then we're going to pay our debt again, pay with cash. But now my credit score is 715. We'd like to see that. And then I'm going to pay this with credit. So back down to 387 in liabilities. We got 295 in terms of cash, in terms of assets. So let's see if we can increase our savings. Okay, and then investments. Let's see, manage portfolio. Let's just do $10 more. Okay, cool. Now we're going to level 5, or round 5, I should say. What type of loan has regular fixed payments over a set of period of time? Do this, correct? So here now, first thing you gotta always do is just check the room, check the world that you're in, the level that you're in, I'm sorry. So you have three, so 344 here, $400 to spend on that, or 375, 125, 156. So let me check out this new little tool I can buy. What does it say? This permanent, you have insufficient cash. I can take out a loan. I have enough. And it gives me 4 energy boosts. See what it says. Do 2 months, confirm. My credit score lowered, but now I have 4 energy boosts. That's great. So I can do the 375 one. I can do 156, 125. So that's what? 280 something, 290. And I do, or 344. So I can do 344 plus the 125, which would be, yeah, it's great. So let's do that. That's the most amount I can get here. Okay, and then we'll do this. Complete job. Now I want to continue making more money here. So let's do this. Pay with cash or pay with credit. I'm gonna let me think. So it's $200 to pay this. I get 375 if I do that. So it'll be net, I'll make money. So I'm gonna pay cash. Okay. And then now I've earned more. Complete job. Amazing. Cool. Great. We're rocking. Now we're gonna pay our debt first. Always gonna pay the debt down. Okay, now my credit score is 775. Great. Expenses. I'm gonna pay with credit. Manage savings. Do this. Okay. You have a lot in savings. And $27 in cash. Taking out a loan increases and increasing debt never impacts credit score. Nope. True. Ooh, so we have this one 438, this one 313, 219. We have a goodwill job that we cannot forget to do. I'm gonna actually go ahead and do that one first so we don't forget. We have not done a goodwill job yet. Okay, now I have 3 expensive left. I'm gonna let's do So I can spend 225 to refill completely, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Yeah. We have 219. Let's think strategically what we can do here. So 219 or 313. So it makes sense for me to do this one. And then this job. Okay. And then I'm gonna pay this with cash. No, I can pay with credit actually. Let's pay with credit. And then use that to do this. 438. Okay. And we're done here. We're gonna go back to the main room. We don't have any more energy points. We got a net worth of 603. So again, pay the debt down, pay with cash. Now my credit score is 820. It's very good. We'd love to see it. I'm gonna pay my expenses with credit again. Okay. Manage savings. We're gonna add more to the savings. Confirm. We're gonna go to investments. Gonna add that. There we go. And then exit room. We're almost done with this game. We're going to now level. Minimum credit score is never required in order to take out a loan. False. So now we're going to level 7, around 7. So I can spend $850 on this bad boy. I can do, yeah, let's do this goodwill job. Just make sure that we do a couple of these. Pay with cash, pay with credit. And pay with credit. Okay. Let's get this guy. Take out a loan. We have enough credit score. We'll pay it over 2 months. Okay. And then let's do this. Great. And then we'll go back to the main room. Now, see, I didn't do the one that had the most money because I wanted to do the financial wellness one too. Because you gotta make sure it's not all about making the most money. You gotta also do those goodwill jobs. We're gonna pay our debt. Okay. Pay expenses. We're gonna pay with um let's pay with savings and credit a little bit. Okay. My savings are 0. My net worth is low. Okay, so we can't do any more there. Now let's wrap up with getting more cash. When taking out a loan, the borrower can choose a length of time for repayment. It's true. Okay, let's see here. 500, 650 for 3, 500 for 2, 1, 200, 1 for 4,000, 1,000. A financial goodwill job. Now, I don't feel like I need to do another goodwill job at the moment. I did 2, so we're okay for now. So let's think. If we do this one, I get 1,000. If I do this one with that one, if I do 3, 4, I get 850. If I get 500, 200, I get 600. So the best thing to do here is this one, the $1,000 one. Okay, complete job. Okay, that puts me in the green. You like that? Now I can't recharge here. It looks like I can't get extra. Oh, I can. Here, now it shows up. So we can do this. I'm gonna pay with credit. Okay. And then I can go here and make some more money. So I'm gonna do, actually, no, I can do, let's think about this. I can do the 500 plus 200. So I can do 650 plus 1, 850 or 500. Yeah, so let's do the 650. Complete job. And then here, look at that. Now we have about almost $2,000 in the bank. We like it. Now I can do it again, 275, and I can try to get $500 more. Don't see why not. We can try to do that. Let's pay with cash. Complete job. Now we have 2,200. And let's add a measure. Let's do the financial wellness goodwill job. And now we're good. Let's go exit room. One more month after this, and we're almost done. We're going to pay our debt, pay with cash. See, 850. I think it's the highest credit score we can get in this game. And then pay with cash, pay with credit. Let's pay with credit again. Manage savings. Gotta put some savings in here. You know, we want to make sure we have a lot in savings. Yep. Let's get it to 1,000. I want 1,000 in savings. Amazing. And then investments, manage portfolio. Let's add about a little bit more here. Okay, cool. Exit room. Okay, it's considered poor, fair, good. That's excellent. Okay, last room. So we have 350 here for 200 points, $500 for 200 points, $700 for 4, and $400 for 2. So I have 4 energy points, and I can also get more here. So let's do, we can do 400 and 500. That makes the most sense to me. Okay. And then this one. All right. So now we're at 2,500. I'm going to add more. Okay. We're going to do this one. Complete job. Great. We're at 2,900. Now I can do this again. Pay with cash and make, so it's 300, but I'll do this job, which is 350. So I'll get $50 net. Okay. Exit room. We're going to pay the debt. We'll always pay our debt first. So our liability is 0. We love it. We're going to pay with cash. It's our last month. Amazing. Manage savings. I want to make sure I have most of my money in savings. 150. Want to do investments? We can do a little bit more. $10 more. Okay, cool. And that's it. We should exit room. What is a square measure of? There we go. And that's it. That's the end of the world. So they'll see this as the ending. So it says credit score 857. So this shouldn't be here. It's not going to be, it's not 670. The credit score is 850 over 770. Goodwill jobs 2 out of 30, 2 out of 3. And that's it. That's how you play Prosperity Quest and do well.